Hello, Ian. This is PenPal44. I'm really sorry that I couldn't be there for the big party, the big reveal today. But what I figured I'd do was I'd make a video so you could hear my voice, and eventually I'll show you my face. So I just wanted to start with the book so you would know that this is really PenPal44. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you two other people in my family. Well, actually my whole family, but I'm going to focus on two in particular, and that will give you a hint of who I am. Okay, so first I'm going to show you a picture of all my children. So there is a big picture, and that was probably from maybe even 10 years ago. So they're all outside our house and they're all making like they're laughing, but they really weren't. They were just faking it. So I'm going to get close to a particular daughter, and there she is. So this is my daughter, and she's in your school. So do you know her? So if you know her, you know I'm her dad. Okay, so there's my daughter, one of my three daughters. I'll come back to this. And I'm going to show you two more pictures. So here's another picture of me and my wife. So my wife is a teacher at your school. So there's one picture. It's a little blurry. I'm going to show you another one. That was a picture when we were in Hawaii. Oh, I don't know, 5 years ago maybe? I lose track of dates. So there's my wife. So there, one picture. And here's another one which is better. So I'm sure you'll know who she is after this picture. So there she is again. That was over 10 years ago. See the frame? It says 25 years, 25th anniversary. So I hope you know by now, my name is Pete Williford. So Williford is my last name. There's Mrs. Williford, who teaches down on the first floor in the life skills class. And the young lady you saw before is Miss Williford right now. That's Courtney. So there's Courtney and her silly sisters and brothers. So I told you a lot about my family, Ian, so I'll say a little bit more. So there's Kevin. He's the one who's the eye doctor. Next to him, that's actually his twin sister, Christine, and she is a farmer. She takes care of apple orchards, and right now she's working in New York State with her husband. And there's Carolyn, another funny one. She is the one in the Navy. So there's my children. You already saw Mrs. Williford. I'll show you a few more things now. So next to the picture of Mrs. Williford and I is a big a collection of medals. I think I told you my father was in World War II and he fought in it. He was in the Navy. So each of these medals is a particular commendation for people like him and so many others, thousands of other people in the United States that fought during the Second World War. So like I said, they all mean something special. Okay, so that's my dad. Oh, and there's a picture of my dad. So that's my mom and dad. Sorry if there's any glare. Let me hold it up and turn it this way. So yep, so there's my mom and dad. That's probably from, yikes, probably 30 years ago. So that's my dad. His name was Bob. My mom's name was Ann. Two great parents. Really happy. I was so lucky to have them. Wonderful people. So my mom passed away in 2010 and my dad was 4 years after that. So I miss them, but they were good to me and I'm sure they're in a better place now. So a few more things. So you told me you played the clarinet. So does this look familiar to you? Case, huh? So what do you know? So there is a clarinet and my son Kevin plays it. I think I told you that. So he's a clarinet player, and I think I told you I played the trumpet. So here's my trumpet. I can't say I practice every day, but I try to practice at least 4 or 5 times a week. So just a few more sightseeing, and then I'll show you my face, and then I'll say goodbye. So just walking through, all our children's rooms are kind of the same. We really haven't had a chance to update it. But remember I told you Carolyn, the one who's in the Navy, rode horses? So here she is. We saved all her stuffed animals from when she was a little girl. She's not a little girl anymore. So there's one of her stuffed horses, another one. She's got a toy chest with pictures of people riding horses. Here's some books, Wild Horses, The Big Book of Horses, Riding, Success Without Stress. She used to ride in competitions and stuff. So flat. Just wanted to prove to you that she really did like horses. So now I'm going to do the big reveal, and hopefully I get it right. And I'm going to hold it up to a mirror, so bear with me. It's just to make sure that I get a good angle so you can actually see my face. We'll see if this works. Okay, so there. Ooh, there's my big head. Okay, I'm looking at the camera now. I'll try to look right into it. Saying, Mr. Pete here. So it was my pleasure to be your pen pal. Maybe we'll do it again sometime. I know there's a second book coming up, so I know you'll probably be reading that. I'm not going to be able to take part in that one with you, but it was certainly enjoyable to read The War That Saved My Life and share our thoughts about it with each other. Hopefully you'll get a lot of trips to Dorney Park this summer. I know you'll enjoy that. And once again, I'm sorry that I couldn't meet you in person, but someday maybe I'll come visit the school if you're still there, or maybe I'll just see you around. All right? So bye-bye, Ian. It was a pleasure, and have a great summer. Okay, bye-bye.